Here in Lexington, Mayor Linda Gorton and other city leaders are working to address racial equity in healthcare. A group formed to take a close look at health disparities met yesterday for the second time.
Members covered several areas, but all agree it is important to strengthen the relationship between communities of color and healthcare providers. Alex Valverde has more details now in this continuing coverage.
When it comes to the barriers Black men and women face in the healthcare system, the Healthcare Disparities Committee has identified 6: transportation, or rather lack thereof, proximity to certain parts of Lexington, mental health care services and stigma, health equity data, workforce diversity, and healthcare provider cultural competence. Those last 2 barriers remind Dr. Jay Gilliam of Baptist Health of what he likes to focus on with his med students.
I don't care how much you know until I know how much you care.
Dr. Gilliam believes trust is one of the central features of the physician-patient relationship. But how do you build that? Gilliam says it helps when patients see themselves reflected in their doctors. But according to the Association of American Medical Colleges, as of July of 2019, only 5% of active physicians identify as Black.
There's a lot of different psychosocial entities that are culturally ingrained within us that we don't feel comfortable maybe sharing with other races.
Dr. Gilliam also stressed that trust has to be mutual. Physicians should encourage their patients to be knowledgeable and not be taken aback if they do their own research online.
Keeping the receipt on your health is empowering the patient to become more educated about their conditions.
An editorial in the Lancet Medical Journal recently called racism, quote, a public health emergency of global concern, arguing that structural inequities have led to higher mortality rates among Black people than white people for 8 of the 10 leading causes of death. And while this is not a new issue, the coronavirus has shined even more light on these disparities. Alex Valverde, LEX 18 News.